はい、いらっしゃい。吉天狗でございます。まあ、今回も前回の続き、モッドのダンジョン攻略やっていきましょう。で、まあ、ここの鐘を鳴らしゃいいってこっちゃな。はい、鳴らしましたよと。連射していい？はよ、今回。もう間で。
Well now, this is a surprise. Welcome to the Monastery of the Sword, a place dedicated to the worship of our Lord Ulrich. Whence do you come?
Hmm, 陶器師の聖域からだ。吸血鬼に全滅させられた悲劇だ。
That is very tragic, and would explain a lot, as we have not heard from them for quite some time. No matter. You are most welcome. Come in and rest. When I heard the bell, I instructed our cook to make ready a hearty meal. You will find it on the table in the refectory. There is also a cot by the fire so you can rest. Once you have rested and eaten, you are free to leave. Or you may learn more about our Lord Ulrich, and choose to stay in service of his greatness. You would have to contribute to the workings of the monastery, but all your needs would be met.
ありがとう。ところで玄関に幽霊が座っているのに気づいてるか？じゃあいないやな。とても親切だなにしとこ。
Then come. No more worries. Eat, rest, and enjoy the monastery. I only ask that you do not enter the fourth and especially the fifth stratum. They are only for the most enlightened. Any intrusion would be considered a violation. But I'm sure you understand, and there won't be any problems.
あんたが修道院の責任者なのか？
I am the abbot and share leadership with the abbess. She is currently in communion with the holy light of Ulrich. We also alternate as jarls, since the monastery is like a small town and requires similar management. As long as you treat our citizens with respect, you can stay as long as you like.
もちろんだ。おもてなしに感謝する。
It is our way. I will leave the gate open for a bit, should you want to leave. Be at peace.
よしよし。まあ、なんとか潜入はできたが。食堂。まあ、食堂に入ったところで飯食ったりする気もないんやがな。細かく区切ってロードが何回も続くのはやめてほしいところじゃが。ちょっと、暗いな。話す。話できない？残念ながら。話すとなってるのに、話すをしても全然話せない。盗むになるのか。私は、話せねえ。まともに生きてる奴らなのか。食事のお礼を言いたかった。とてもありがたい。
This one says you are most welcome. And, how does one say it? Oh, finish your meal and then get the fuck out. Thank you.
Thank you. あまりもてなすようには感じられないな。
Oh, don't get this one wrong. This one is honored to create a meal for an honored guest. Now eat and then get the fuck out.
どうしてそんなに不愛想なんだ？
Bo does not think this is attitude. The monastery has finite resources, and it's not as if the inhabitants die off regularly. Oh, wait! The mine collapsed recently. I think it was recently. It feels recently. And many died. So yes, there is plenty of food. Eat, and then eat again.
鉱山が崩れた話は聞いた。理由を誰か知らないか？
Who knows? Perhaps they delved too greedily and too deep. And you know what they awoke? Nothing. The mine just collapsed. They do that. It's a shame, but our eternal banishment goes ever on. Try my beef. It's very good.
この食料はどこから調達している？農業の手段が見当たらない。
The Abbess is a powerful conjurer, and she makes deals with Daedra. We trade gold and gems for food and supplies. It's always been this way. There are a few other conjurers as well, and Ulrich would help if he needed to. He still considers us part of his army. We are blessed as we are cursed. Don't drink all the wine.
部隊？兵士には見えないが。
Bo is not a soldier. He is a lover. And a thief, if this one is to be honest. Bo was captured with Ulrich's forces and the rest is his... stupid. Bo hates it here, but Bo likes to cook, so lose win, with an emphasis on the lose.
盗賊？正体を隠さないのは大胆だな。
Bo is not ashamed. Bo is what he is. And since the monks took Bo into their home, Bo is grateful, even though all this worship is stupid. The monks worship one who does not want to be worshipped. Bo does not know what to say to that, other than move on.
あんたを受け入れるなんて良い人たちだ。彼らはいつも他人を受け入れるのか。
Oh no, the monks have very little sense of humor for most others. They will quickly knife you with their voice if they think you are a threat. If they think you will destroy what they have built, they are doomsday preachers, waiting for the day that Ulrich rises up. But when is that? Who knows? Not soon, I think. Which brings me to, what the fuck are you doing here? I ask that humbly.
"騎士の聖域から来たんだが吸血鬼に全員やられた。
Damn vampires. What better place for them than a stinking tomb? Just another reason Bo doesn't go outside. Not that it matters. There is no escape. There is one Bo suspects could escape. Rune. That bastard. Always stealing Bo's food. Bo hasn't seen him recently, but Bo knows he's tried it. And perhaps he was torn apart by the curse of the tomb. Good riddance to him and his girl Un. Both are gone. Rune and Un. Heh, just got that. How cute. In any case, Bo doesn't like other thieves. Only Bo, because it's me. Bo.
ルーンと運について詳しく教えてくれ。本当に出ようとしたのか。
Rune is this little shit who is constantly trying to sneak extra food. He said it was for the miners, but Bo knows what Bo gave to the miners. They were well fed. Un was his sweetie. Oh, they tried to hide it, but Bo knows what his nose knows. She was like a bitch in heat. Oh, sorry, you might think that gross, but this is what being a Khajiit is about. Some good, but a lot gross. I'd also seen him with other supplies on the grand stair, heading upward. What's upward for him? He's not one of the enlightened. Bo is not enlightened either. Why? Because it's stupid. That's why.
どうして運は彼と一緒に行ったんだろう。
Because they were always whispering together, like they were conspiring. About a week ago, I saw him go up the stair, but after that, nothing. Since then, this one only saw Un once. She came to the refectory, sat by herself, didn't eat, and left. Never saw her again. Gone. Just like that. I think he had a plan to leave and she was going to join him. Maybe they had a falling out and she didn't immediately leave. She then thinks about it and decides to join him. But it's stupid. There's no way to leave. Unless he found a way. But what? What way? Bo doesn't know. Bah, I'm glad he's gone. Maybe dead. But I'm glad because otherwise I might have killed him dead. Over and over. And over. This one hates him so much for taking my food and planning and being tricky. He could have at least offered for Bo to join. Well, if he could actually leave, which I doubt. Unless he did. So angry, I'd rip him apart in 30 different ways. I'll start with number 1.
下手に誰か知ってるだろうか。それに彼はどこで物資を調達していたのだ？
Possibly Hagen. Hagen was in love with Un. Again, the nose knows. But he is a monk, so doesn't have a lot of freedom to move about. Well, except for the break the monks get when they don't have to be silent. He's been on one of those for, a week. This one finds that fishy, and Hagen, he's all right, other than he won't let me have one of his daggers. All pretty and Daedric. If Bo was old Bo, he would have taken them. But new Bo tries not to piss off the monks. Very dangerous, that. As far as supplies, they are stored in the dormitory. Bo doesn't usually go there, but I've seen them. A lot in there. Thyra has keys to supply rooms, yes? I helped Thyra with some work, and she had keys. Too many fucking keys here. It's stupid. Did Thyra help him? She's still around, so I say no. Oh, I'd kill him so good. Number 13 would be most gruesome.
それじゃあ改めて、食事と会話をありがとう。また会うとしよう。
Yes, perhaps. Just don't be an asshole, and you and this one will get along like Starsky and Hutch. Don't know who they are, but Bo has read the plays. Very gripping, and you are welcome for the meal. Just don't be greedy like that son of the bitch Rune, or I'd rip his throat out. Oh well, if wishes were fishes.
よいしょ。スナーバル。寝たんか。ちょうど良いな。有料なものは何もないな。まあ、ろくなもんないな。ああ。残念ながらろくなもん持ってねえな。で、相変わらず話せないのか。話せねえな。まあ、ここのは盗む扱いになるな。まあ、あとはもうよかろう。 あとはタイラーとヘイゲンだったかヘルゲンだったかと会えばいいな。こっちはなんだ？鍵が必要です。確率半分しかない。アクティベートできねえ。
It's there. My body, I sense it in there. You found it.
あんたが座っていた場所からそれほど離れていなかったぞ。どうして見つけられなかったんだ？
Being a ghost is a rather hazy proposition. The world does not look as it was when one moment I see someone, and then they're gone. Walls seem solid, then they vanish. It's kind of scary.
扉を越えて開けられないか、鍵がかかっている。
I cannot. While I sense my body there, I also sense some sort of barrier. No,
誰が持っ
we'll
てい
need
る？
a proper key to open it.
誰が持っている？修道院長か？それにどうしてあんたの体があるんだ？
I don't know why my body would be there, but since it is, the abbot surely knows. Many of the desks are located in the stairwell alcoves.
あんたが死んだことは修道院長に原因があるのか？
I doubt it, but it's possible. It's also possible that he doesn't want to create a scandal. However, it's worth keeping in mind.
こればかりは少し難しいな。考えることが多い。
I have every faith in you. You found my body. That's a win. Good luck. Don't die. Remember, death equals scary.
鍵がいると。牢獄。
Make sure you go to the refectory and get some food and rest.
ヘイゲン。ああ。君がヘイゲンか。聖なる場所に衛兵が多いとは何事も経験だな。
I'm actually a monk. Those of us with martial training act as ceremonial guards when not observing periods of silence. We rarely get trouble. I saw you enter and talk with the abbot. From where do you travel, stranger?
死の聖域からだ。吸血鬼にやられて全滅した。
A vampire? That's worrisome. Did you destroy it? Cleanse it from Tamriel?
倒した。
That's very impressive. Not many people could do that. It seems you can handle yourself. Do you think you're going to need to handle yourself here? Cause problems? We don't like problems.
問題を起こすわけではない。ただ頭を下げて自分の道を切り開こうとしているだけだ。
Glad to hear it.
騒動を起こす者の相手には慣れているのか？監禁かそれ以上のことを？
It's rare, but sometimes we do. We have 2 down in the holding cells now. Not sure what they'll do with them. Don't know.
彼らは何をしたんだ？
The abbot and the abbess will decide. If they need to be permanently removed, then I'll do my duty if it falls to me.
最近何かあったのか？その傷はかなり新しいようだが。
Oh, this. Just, had an issue. Outside the walls. That's right. It can be dangerous out there. Nothing to it.
墓の中は危険だ。訪問者は多いのか？
Not many. Time flows oddly, so it's hard to say. Once had a traveling Dremora selling wares. The two down in the cells. Also, She came from the Night Sanctuary, come to think of it. But she wasn't trouble. She just stayed. Not as a monk, but she does her share.
それは興味深い。彼女はまだ修道院にいるか？
Don't know where she is. I haven't really seen her for a few days. Not being a monk, she can come and go as long as she contributes. I hope she's okay.
誰か彼女のことを聞いていないか？誰かが彼女の失踪に気づいたのでは？
I have, but the abbess assured me that she is fine and to go about my duties. I am worried, but I can't go running around after people.
他に知っていそうな友人はいないのか？
She did hang around this Rune guy a lot. Rune and Ridiculous. He's vanished as well, but I say good riddance. Never liked that guy. Always seemed restless, like he didn't want to be here. He volunteered a lot in the mines, well, until they collapsed. Bad business, that. He was one of the few who got out. Bit fishy if you ask me, but no one cares, so I just keep my thoughts to myself. Not my business. He didn't bother with most of the other monks, just when she arrived. Whenever that was. Time gets hazy around here. They were close. Real close. I know Bo hated him with a passion, but Bo hates most people. Good man, Bo. Glad Rune isn't here anymore.
まさか一緒に修道院を出て行ったとか？
Nah, Rune was the first to go missing. Saw Un afterwards. She seemed preoccupied, but I didn't think anything of it. Then she was gone. About a week ago, if memory serves. Maybe less. At least, I don't think they left together. Bust my balls if that were true.
それでボーが彼を嫌っていた理由とは？
Who knows? Don't really care. Good cook, Bo, and that's that. Sometimes a prick. Always was a bit envious about my Daedric daggers. Got 3 of them. Or I should say I had 3 of them. One of them is missing. I confronted Bo about it, but he denied taking it. Let's just say I'm watching him. I kept them locked up tight. Can't trust that Khajiit. Good cook, though. But I don't care about Bo or Rune. Just Rune and Ridiculous.
まあ彼女に会うことがあれば知らせよう。
Thanks. You do that. Like I said, I can't go asking around. Have to do my duty. Keep my head down and do my duty. And worship Ulrich. Even if he doesn't care about such things, as he's a great warrior. Have a good stay, and let me know if you discover anything about But not Rune. Bah, Rune and Ridiculous.
こんなところか。まあ今回は会話ばかりじゃな。
具合が悪そうだ。病気を移すなよ。
あら、病気になってるか？ああ、吸血病じゃねえか。危うく吸血鬼になるとこであったな。
急げ。なんだい？なんだい？
この辺は何もないか。 まあ巻物があるだけなら関係ねえな。まあ普通に使えますし。ここは2階か。4階から上がダメだったんだっけ。2階ならまだいいよな。うん。いや、
Oh no. Let me guess. You are a visitor, possibly hoping to stay here and eat our food and use our resources. Maybe a thief. Ah, so unoriginal.
そうか、何か気に障ったか。
I'm in charge of keeping this monastery running. Our mine collapsed recently, and we trade everything we have for what we take out of the mine. So now I have to make everything we have last until the mine can be reopened. Adding new mouths to feed wasn't part of my plan.
生きるだけでやっとだ。居座るつもりはない。
Well, that's a relief. Though, with the mine collapse and the loss of many good people, one more person to feed wouldn't break us.
感謝する。鉱山が崩壊した理由を誰か知らないだろうか。
No, they don't. There are conflicting reports from those who managed to escape. And I'm not going to go into that. Who would have thought so much death would be so tragic in a place created for death?
修道院でも多くの死者や行方不明者が出たのか。単なる疑問なんだが。
No, none that I know of. I mean, well, if you ask around, you might find that Rune is missing. Good guy. Shame. I hope he's okay. Hard worker. Used to volunteer in the mine. Wasn't killed in the collapse. Just went missing a bit after. Maybe he was just tired of monastery life.
彼は墓から出られたのだろうか。それとも他に行き先が。
Escape the tomb? How? To where? Most likely he just left the monastery, and that's about it. No reason to worry. He's a big boy. Should be back soon enough, I imagine.
という名の女を知らないか。
Where did you hear that name? I don't know any Un.
ボート・ヘイゲンというやつから聞いた。行方不明だと話していた。
Well, I don't know what they are about or who they know. I can't know everyone here, even if I've been here for what seems forever. Now excuse me, I have work to do.
他に訪問者が知っておくべき修道院のことは何かあるか。
Just that you should go to the refectory on the first floor and get some food and rest before you move on. And don't go to the 4th and 5th floors. Those are off limits, only for the enlightened. Now please, I have work to do.
ローブの生地が変色しているようだが気づいているか。どこが変色？
Oh, it's nothing. Just an accident. Some especially hard water reacting through the cloth. Nothing. I'll most likely get another made at some point. It's not like we have wardrobes of these things, you know. Now, if you excuse me, I really need to go back to my work.
これで3人に話を聞いたことになるであろうな。これで怪しいところを探さねばならんのだが、まあその前に、一応洋服チェックはしとくかな。49%。平への手紙。この辺を盗めたら楽なんだがな。保管室の鍵ってこれか。まあ今取ったりする必要もなかろうな。まあ盗みを働いてもしょうがなしっちゅうところやな。ということで今回はここまでにしとくかね。まあ3人にお話を聞きましたっていうところしかできてないんだが、まあそれでよかろうねっていうところやな。ということでご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録まだの方、チャンネル登録よろしくお願いいたします。それからこの動画に対する高評価をいただけるとありがたいです。それでは次の機会にまたお会いいたしましょう。それまでさようなら、よし天狗でした。